Have you ever heard of a kinkajou? They go backwards as fast as they go forwards. I'm going to talk to you today about why taking a step backwards can propel you actually forwards even faster. You know, what is a kinkajou? I'd never heard of it before. Have you heard of it? Yeah, crazy little animal here. Get this. So a kinkajou can run equally as fast forwards as they can backwards by physically turning in the direction of their feet. Their feet like make this shift mode, and it's like you would put your feet on backwards if you were a kinkajou. It's wild, right? Why am I telling you this? And what the heck does it have to do with confidence? We live in a world that celebrates progress. Now, don't get me wrong. I love progress as much as the next personal development nut person, but there's a trick to progress that most people don't prescribe to: taking one step backwards before moving forwards. Life happens in real time. Yeah, of course it does, David. But how often do you take a step back from life, i.e., think of matrix mode where everything stops and you take a step back, removing yourself from the situation in real time? I would say very rarely, if we're all being honest. But let me introduce you to this term called scatter focus. Love it. In this state, you let your thoughts roam freely without constraints. This form of mental wandering is the breeding ground for creativity. There is no longer time-bound restraints. That's type of restraints that whisper in our ear, you must be progressing. You have to be making progress. That is a lie. No progression in history is ever directly linear. It's always up and down and up and down. Instead of worrying about taking a step backwards, embrace it. Think about it. When was the last time a great idea came to you when you were trying to force that great idea out in limited time and space? Take a walk, take a bath, do something that lets your mind unwind and be free. The absence of immediate pressures and distractions create fertile ground for incredible breakthroughs to be birthed. And just like the kinkajou, sometimes going backwards is just as fast as going forwards. So, gain confidence today, knowing that you don't always have to be progressing. Build in rhythms throughout your day and your week where you can go into scatter focus mode. One easy way to do this is what I call time bucketing. I love this. Short scatter focus segments throughout the day built in once per week, or you can even put it in twice per week. A few hours in the afternoon to let your mind wander and run free. So what this looks like is, you've got your schedule, your calls, your Zoom calls. It's all penciled in there, but also pencil in an hour for scatter focus. Say, hey, I'm going to go on a walk and I'm not going to be taking any calls. I'm just going to let my mind wander. I don't have anything that I have to get done. There's nothing on the calendar, but you just let your mind be free. And trust me, when you make time for the scatter focus, when you decide I'm not going to be on this constant, stressful, anxious-ridden hamster wheel, great creative thoughts will come. And in turn, you will become more confident. As you probably know, I am really big on health, and especially brain health. That's where it all starts, literally, the brain. And when I have an opportunity to try something out that is said to, this will improve cognition and help with neurodegeneration and also the inflammation in the brain, I'm gonna check it out. And what I have found has been really, really positive so far. I've been feeling clear. I've been feeling sharp. I've been feeling high energy. So I'm seeing the results, but also seeing and hearing the patient studies and the results that have been done. This is called Tri Neuro Supplements, just like it sounds. TRI Neuro, NEURO supplements.com. Check it out. They are changing the game when compared to Alpha Brain, which is supposed to be and supposedly known as the best. It actually outperforms with the level of ingredients and the cost. So it's not going to just rob you of the bank to be boosting your brain. It's a small pill that you take. It's just like a vitamin like anything else. And hey, check it out. What they're doing for the David Nurse Show and anybody listening, they're giving 20% off. The code at checkout is NURSE20, and that's TriNeuroSupplements.com. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Give me the feedback, and I think it's really worth it. Honestly, just anything you can do to protect your brain and the longevity of the mental health that you have, go for it.